Welcome to Channel 6 Big Bear News and Events, brought to you by North Shore Tavern in Fawnskin. Remember, Friday night is Dollar Tacos, so come on over to historic Fawnskin, the gateway to the valley. By Urgent Care and Bear Mountain Family Medicine on the Boulevard in the Summit Plaza for all of life's little emergencies. And by Bearskins on Pine Knot in the Village, where since 1992 they've been providing locals and visitors alike all things Big Bear from infant to 3X. I'm John Wells. Remember to watch the Channel 6 crawl at the bottom of your screen for current weather and road conditions, and of course, you can watch all of our programming live on the website at www.channel6bigbear.com. The Cats production of Bearly Broadway opened last weekend with sold-out performances in the newly finished Warehouse Theater in Bear City. This weekend is your last chance. You can see it on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and Sunday at 2:30 in the afternoon. Then it's gone. For tickets, call 909-585-4757. The Arts Council of Big Bear Valley welcomes the Chamber Choral to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas for a free concert on Friday, March 30th at 7:30 p.m. in Hofer Hall at the Performing Arts Center as part of their annual tour. Admission to the concert is free and it's open to the public. The Performing Arts Center is located at 39707 Big Bear Boulevard in Big Bear Lake. A reception follows the performance. For more information, call the Arts Council at 909-585-5916. Vietnam veterans will receive another welcome home at 5 p.m. on Friday, March 30th at the Big Bear American Legion. That's 41606 Big Bear Boulevard in Big Bear Lake. For the third consecutive year, the Legion invites all Vietnam vets and their families to visit Post 584 and meet with fellow veterans who make the Big Bear Valley their home. In 2010, California first officially recognized the historic date, marking Vietnam veterans' return from Southeast Asia. Similar events recognizing military service in Vietnam are now held throughout the country. Bill Watson, Post 584 commander, said this year's welcome will be a casual occasion where the veterans of all services and eras can share with the camaraderie with those who served in Vietnam. For more information, contact the American Legion at 909-866-4845. Man About Town candidate Tim Brunig is having his first event this Sunday, April 1st. Team Tim Brunig invites you to an Artful event featuring unique artists and craftsmen from 2 to 5 o'clock. Admission is $25 per person, and it's being held at the club in the village. You can park at Northwoods right across the street. Join them for a Hawaiian-inspired afternoon featuring Matisse Mai Tais and Picasso Poo-Poos. Music by Mike Cross, also known as Bubbles. There will be an art auction, paintings, prints, photography, jewelry, and other great items, plus a raffle. There's something for everybody. It's also rumored that Tim lookalike Tom Selleck may make an appearance. Hawaiian shirts are optional. Mark your calendar on April 3rd, a candidate forum and debate for the 3rd District Supervisor race with Supervisor Neil Deary and challengers James Ramos and Jim Bagley will be held at the Masonic Lodge. That's 385 Summit Boulevard in Big Bear Lake. The goal of the forum is to have a respectful exchange of ideas to better inform the public of their choice in this election. The forum starts at 6:30 p.m. The Big Bear Theater Project is about to open its first production of Almost Maine by John Carini. The live theatrical production is a delightful, quirky comedy composed of 9 short plays that explore love and loss in a remote, mythical place called Almost Maine. The show opens in the newly created Black Box Theater 617 at 385 Summit Boulevard and runs April 6th for 6 performances. Check the Channel 6 website for ticket information. Also, playwrights. The Big Bear Summer Theater Festival is now accepting submissions for one-act plays to be produced during the 2012 season. Submissions must be one act, no longer than 1 hour in duration, and they will be produced in this summer's productions in July. Closing date for submissions is May 15th. They'll be accepted electronically. Check that email and the website on the Channel 6 website. Other events just added to the Channel 6 calendar include the Cats and Class Act Kids. They present a musical theater day camp starting April 6th for our kids during spring break. Old Miners Extravaganza and Easter egg hunt on April 7th. A wildflower walk on April 7th. The hospital fundraiser and a fair to remember on April 14th. Big Bear High School hosts their annual Get Ready for Tax Day soiree on April 15th. And the Big Bear Valley Historical Society's April field trip on April 12th and 13th. Docent training at the zoo starting on April 19th. The Bear Valley Trails Foundation annual fundraiser is coming Tuesday, May 1st at DiMaggio's. 7th Annual MS Walk is on May 5th. Miss Clementine entries are being sought for the May competition, and you thought there was nothing to do in Big Bear. The Seniors Cinco de Mayo, hosted by Rotary Interact, obviously on May 5th. The Ultimate Women's Mountain Bike Retreat is coming to Big Bear Lake May 25th through the 18th. And of course, the Amgen Tour to California, and more events than these. Find details for all these on the Channel 6 website. And remember, you can watch all the Channel 6 programs live on the web at channel6bigbear.com. Just click Watch Live. If you see breaking news or have an event, email it to info@channel6bigbear.com. You can also get all the current weather on the Channel 6 website, from a quick glance at the week on the rolling scroll to in-depth reports from multiple local weather stations. channel6bigbear.com. Tune at the top of the hour. If we have breaking news, that's where it'll be. And I'm John Wells for Channel 6 News and Events, the local advantage. We now return to our regular programs.